Alrighty, here we go.
Fighter.
Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Howdy.
Good evening.
Alrighty, welcome everybody. Welcome to the next phase of testing. Today we are going to be testing another combat scenario, but this one will have a heavy exploration of environmental hazards and their application.
Ooh.
And so that's today's focus. Now this will be important as there's quite a bit to implement into Alien class structure. So before we get any further, let's go ahead and go through each of the characters and introduce the players that will be playing today, testing things out, and then we'll get started on the scenario setup, and then we'll execute the scenario. Okay, we'll start with Books. Introduce yourself and your character.
Hey, what's up? My name's Books. I've been around here a little bit. I'm playing William. He's a cool guy. Just met him, but we're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Okay. Turbo, introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Tobo and I'll be playing Messiah, a Paragon Knight Graduator.
Okay. All right, Shadow, introduce yourself and your character.
Hey everyone, I'm Shadow, and I am playing Kane today, a marksman inquisitor wizard, a sniper mage.
Okay, Hero, introduce yourself and your character, please.
Alright, hello. I'm playing the character Few. I'm about to see what he can do.
Rutrum, please introduce yourself and your character, please.
Greetings and salutations. I am Rutrum, and I will be playing Emberlyn Fireclaw, who is a cleric reaver druid.
Okay. Well done, well done. We're going to go over a couple of things here. First, today's scenario will be deliver the package. And your objective is to deliver it to this square here. Oh, not that. Let me mark the area properly. All right, do you see this space here?
Yes.
Up here? That's where you
Yeah, I
are
can
to
see it.
deliver it. I will also now be marking your starting area. Your starting position will be here. Okay, so you may choose any of these squares in which to start yourselves in, and you may choose which one of you will start with the package. To be clear, if you have the package and are carrying it with one hand, which means you can interact with the other hand, your movement rating is reduced by 2. If you're wielding it with both hands, your movement rating is reduced by 1. It takes an action point to trade the package with someone else or to pick it up off the ground. You get to begin the scenario with one of you carrying it. If at any point that the package is lost, whether by falling out of reach of the players or if an enemy should pick it up, the scenario is lost. The scenario is succeeded should one of you deliver the package to any of the squares marked to the north. The package cannot be teleported. All right, everybody with me so far?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yep.
whom amongst you will be carrying the package?
Not the dragon.
I physically cannot. I will not be able to move.
Alright, I
Yeah,
should
we have
not
to-
take it.
He has the highest movement.
Sounds like I'll be taking it.
Oh, you're a speedy boy.
If nobody else can, I'll take it.
Do you use one-handed weapon or two-handed weapon?
I'm not sure.
Uh,
Longsword.
That's
One
one.
hand.
Okay, one-handed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you can carry it.
I don't want to be holding it. Yeah, I don't want to be holding it because I do wield.
Yeah, give me that shit. Fucking. What is the payload?
The package is just a simple chest.
Oh,
Its bulkiness and weight reduces your MR,
My MR.
which is your movement rating. Everyone has a 3 movement rating, but it can be manipulated, increased, or decreased based off different factors. It can be decreased based off the armor you're wearing. It can be increased based off of your stamina. For example, William does not have any stamina, and he does not have any vigor to reduce his armor's load. And he has a chain shirt and lamellar, which reduces his movement speed by 2. So his starting movement is 1.
And that's one square.
That's one
That's
square.
well-
That's 1 square per point of per action point spent. Yeah.
I think his with the lamellar lets him because of his authority
Oh, right.
instead of the
Right.
stamina.
Yeah, he has that. So lamellar.
Yeah.
Well, I should still walk through the normal thing. So that would how it would normally work. However, the lamellar passive allows you to use authority or competence rather than stamina for your movement rating. William has a 13 strength and a 13 wisdom, which means he has a +1 wisdom and a +1 strength, which are added together because he's a vagabond in which they equal each other. So he has 2 authority, which means that his total movement is 2.
Per 1 action point?
Yeah, so 2 squares. If you
Okay.
move 10 feet per action point spent.
And that works diagonal as well?
Yeah.
Any direction?
Yeah, in any direction.
All right.
Ogly doggly, are these your starting areas that you wish to be in?
Yeah.
Yes.
so who has the package?
I got the package.
William has
the
Handsome,
William.
handsome orange in the back.
I think it should be in the front, so to get there as soon as possible.
I mean,
Well, we should see what the enemies are before we put the person with the package in the front.
Yeah, I was gonna say if 3 people go here and I go where Messiah is, I feel a little safer.
Yeah, but I did just constantly dodge you because she has a package. So if an enemy tries to attack you to take the package, I attack them back. And the AC.
If they're not snipers.
Snipers are annoying.
Enemies have not been revealed yet.
Yeah.
So pick where you'd like to start.
Mhm.
Oh, as a reminder to everyone in chat and anybody watching, this is not a quotations real D&D game. This is just a scenario in which to test mechanics. As a reminder.
It's real to me.
Sure.
I'm good where I am.
I'm good where I am.
I'm William.
I think I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, I think I'm good where I am.
So be it. And your positions are now locked as I take away the starting area. Okay, now to place the enemies.
Gadzooks.
All right, let's see here. All right. Yes. Yes, that is where I would put them.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Look at these.
Oh my god.
All right, so these are the
Crossbow man.
enemies. All right, positions have been marked. Situation has been locked. Rolling initiative. So, as we roll first initiative, there's a couple things that we're going to go over. First, we're going to go over what happens at the start of every round. At the start of every round, initiative is re-rolled. This is to represent the chaos of combat. And for those characters that have initiative manipulation, this allows them to gain an advantage over the enemies that do not. In addition to that, at the start of every round, not at the start of your turn, but the start of every round, you refresh your action points, And if you are a caster, you gain 1 point of mana. If you double-click on your character token, you will see that under the core action features, there are several actions that you can take. You can channel, you can increase MP, decrease MP, cast, block, parry, avoid, and you can also click move in order to reduce your action points. For the purposes of testing, and because we haven't been able to change the names, because I have to have Foundry completely redone, legendary actions, which are listed under your character at the top of your attacks, are the representation of your action points, and you have 5 action points. On the right, legendary resistance is representative of your mana. You will also see that these are represented by 2 bars on your left and right sides of your token. The bar at the bottom is your HP. Everyone with me so far?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Alrighty. Now that parameters have been set, initiative has been rolled, combat can begin. So at this point, everyone refresh your action points and increase your mana by 1, which is all casters, which should be Emberlyn, Kane, Few, and William. So Books, what you want to do is just hit. Oh, you did it. Okay. Good. Okay, here we go.
I'm the only one who don't cast magic.
Okay. Let's get it done. Few, you gain initiative.
All right, let's see. I guess I'm going to move. This is a cliff.
So, as a quick explanation of the terrain, ahead of you is a cliff down. The cliff going down is 20 feet. The cliff going down there is another 20 feet. And from the cliff to the sand is another 10 feet.
Okay, so how would movement work with these cliffs?
So, to climb down, you have to spend an amount of movement that it would take for you to reach the bottom. If you can't, then that means you have to make a climb test, which is an athletics check. You have to make an athletics check for every instance of use of these movements that you need to make. So, how much movement does Few have?
How do I check that again?
Okay, his base is 3. Is he a vagabond? It does not look like that he is. So if he's not a vagabond, then that means we look at his stamina, which his stamina is 0. So you have 3 movement. So,
Yeesh.
your 3 movement rating means that each time you spend an action point, you can move up to 15 feet. So that means that in order for you to climb from the top of this down to the bottom of this, you will have to make a check.
All right, time for me to make that check.
Well, first you need to move to the wall. So, deduct 1 action point.
All right.
Alright, now you've reached the edge and you want to climb down. So in order to climb down, you have to spend another action point. And you'll have to actually finish the climb, but you can't, so that means you'll have to make a test. So spend the action point to start climbing down, and then make me an athletics check.
All right. Ooh.
Alright, so that is a failure. So because that is a failure, what happens is you fall the remainder of the distance. Thankfully, that distance was only 5 feet, so it does not cause you any damage, or it doesn't interact with you in any way. So essentially that's more or less free. But because you failed, it costs you 1 action point to steady yourself. So go ahead and spend a point at this time. So another action point.
All my actions.
Okay, so now you can choose to move or cast or do other things, but you are down at the bottom.
I'll move here and I'll end my turn.
Okay, did you spend your
Wait,
action?
actually, hold on. Let me see how many action points I have.
You should have 2 left. So moving from there to there, that's enough points.
I will
that you-
channel.
So you want to stay there and channel instead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and channel. Spend all your points. Increase your mana by 1. Kane, you're up next.
All right. First question. What is the range of a longbow?
The range of the longbow is this battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
How do I activate channel?
So underneath your core actions, you'll see one that says channel. So here, let me help you. I'll reset your parameters. Okay. Do you see?
Okay, I got it.
You see? Now click channel. Okay, and then go to increase MP and click that.
Oh, hit cast or increase MP?
No. Under channel, you'll see it says increase MP. Click that the same way you did channel.
Okay.
There you go. Now it's tracked.
Yep.
All right, continue, Kane.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is channel to increase my MP. Then I will spend 1 action point to cast a spell. That spell will be Protect, and I will spend my extra mana that I just got to ascend it to tier 2 to cast a tier 2 Protect on William. So that'll then eat my MPs. And then because my color is yellow, my Protect, while the spell is active, the target's movement rating is increased by 2. So now William is faster. And then with my remaining 2 actions, I will fire a longbow. Actually, what is that guy? Or actually, let me measure because I believe both of these have range on them. For my acumens are 120. Okay, they're too far for that. So yeah, I will just shoot this crow guy that's up close, the closest guy.
Okay.
Bam!
All right, that is a critical hit. Let's see. Do I want to do anything against that? I don't think so. Ow.
And then that is it for me.
All right, well done.
Hit him with the pew pew.
Good shot.
Thank you very much.
All right. This creature does not like getting fucking shit on. So it's going to channel, increase its MP. It will then cast a spell. It will cast. And it will cast Cure on itself.
Oh.
Okay. Save its last action point. Emberlyn.
Yes. Let's see here. I will start out with moving a whole 5 feet. I will do so again, surprisingly, and attempt to scale down the cliff.
Okay, you move down 5 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me an athletics check, please.
Gotcha. There it is.
Don't feel
14.
like I did.
That is successful. You may spend another movement to move down again.
All right, I will do so.
Athletics check.
And I will. Yep. Athletics. 12.
That is successful. Okay,
Alright,
you may do
I
so
will do-
again.
Yep. Riveting turn.
Darn you, my small
Oof.
stature.
Alright, that will fail. You'll fall the rest of the 5 feet, which will cost you an action point to steady yourself.
Alright, that means I have no more action points. I will end my turn.
Alright, the Witch Hunter will take a shot at Few.
Don't you dare.
For
He
4
dared.
damage.
Ah!
He'll save his action point. Templare. Alright, let's see. We'll move to here. The Templar will now attempt to jump. Alright, quick explanation on how jump works. So, the Templar measures how far he can jump. It's 15 feet to that area. His range of jumping is equal. His long range, that is. His range of long jumping is equal to his movement rating. Templar has a movement rating of... I believe he has a movement rating of 4. It's 'cause there's 5. Let me do some quick calculations. It's 3, it's 1. Minus 2. Minus 3 plus 3. Oh, okay, so he's... Okay, so he has a movement rating of 3. He can make that jump. So, that means he will spend points to jump. So, to kind of walk people through it, in order to jump in Prism as a long jump, you have to be in range of your movement squares. So if you have a movement rating of 3, that means you can make a 15-foot jump and you don't have to roll. If, however, you could only go 10 feet per se, then the difference of how far you can move normally versus the full distance of the jump, you will have to roll an increasingly higher DC of an acrobatics check in order to make the jump. Failing that roll means you fall. Everyone with me?
Yep.
Okay.
Does
sir.
jumping cost an additional action point?
It does not cost additional action points, no.
Okay.
Alright. That will consume his action points. William.
All right. Could you explain the parameters of the payload again one more time, just briefly?
So, while wielding it in one hand, your movement rating is decreased by 2. When wielding it in 2 hands, it is decreased by only 1.
And as far as like if I drop it or throw it or something, the
Dropping
mission
it does
isn't over, right?
dropping it does not fail the mission. The mission is only failed if the payload is lost, as in you drop it somewhere where the players can no longer get to it, or if an enemy should pick it up.
Okay. Let me see. So do I decide what I am holding in the other hand before, like either a longsword or a shield or two-handed? Can I decide that now?
You can do that at the start of the combat. So yes. Which would you like?
Start of the combat. Okay. For now, I am going to hold it with both hands.
Both hands? Okay, both hands.
Two-hand that thing.
Hell yeah. 2 hands plus the increase that I was given, so my movements should be 1.
Well, the spell would cancel out the effect of the payload, right?
Well, the payload's -1 in 2 hands, and the spell's +2 movement rating.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm at a 3. I'm at a 3 then. 3 per one. 3 squares per 1 action point.
Yes. If your movement rating is 3.
1, 2. I'm going to drop payload down 20 feet.
Drop it. Okay.
Very smart.
Watch out below. Oh.
As per the parameters of this situation, can the payload be destroyed?
It can.
Does it say fragile on the side?
The fall does not destroy it.
Okay.
Sweet. I'm gonna see if that is 1, 2. I'm going to attempt to climb down.
Okay. Climb down. All right.
Yes.
How much movement do you have? 3?
So out of my, I still have 1 extra square for the 1 action point, and then I'll use. So if that'll be 15 feet, then I'll have to use 3 more. So I'll use another action point to even it out. So it'll be 2 action points to get all the way down.
So movement not spent on an action point is lost. It doesn't carry over.
Not.
But also, now that you've dropped the box with the +2, you should have 4.
Yeah, you should be fine in either case. It's just I was just being clear on the math. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit move twice on your token so you can track your action points. There you go, and then you climb down. You don't have to make any rolls because you have the movement. Now you're standing. Now you're standing next to the box.
I pick up the box.
Action point to pick up the box
Yep. Action point to pick up the box.
using both
And
hands.
then, yes.
Okay.
And then I channel.
Okay.
So I'll take that action point, and then I'll have my turn.
Okay. This Templar is gonna have to make a roll. Athletics or acrobatics? Athletics. He fucking nails it. Okay. 1, 2. Messiah.
Alright, it's my turn. Alright, I see that they don't try to pinch us. They try to attack us from both sides. So you gotta be careful of that. So I'm gonna move. Move 15 feet. Yeah. Can I jump down?
Are you saying can you just jump forward?
Yeah, can I just jump down? Yeah.
You can, but then you take fall damage.
How much?
What a great question. So, fall damage in Prism is going to, and this is just the working setup, but you're going to take 5 points of damage for every 5 feet that you fall. This is reduced by your vigor.
For my widow.
So
This thing has told me.
Messiah has a vigor of 0.
So what type of damage is the fall damage?
Untyped.
Oh.
So if you jump down,
So
you will take 15 damage.
Jesus.
Ow.
That hurts.
So don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb down. I have 15 feet. So I don't need me to check.
You do, because it's 20 feet down.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, 20 feet. What's the wall? What?
It is an athletics check to climb down.
Is that my? Oh, is that 1d20 plus 2?
Yes. It
14.
succeeds. Alright, you may now continue your movement and spend another point to move further.
Alright. So I have to use one more point to move.
Yes? Alright, but then you can move 10 feet out from this position, so up to 10 feet out.
So right here is the.
That's fine.
I'm going to use 1 point. I'm going to use both points. Use dodge. Because I have 2 left, I believe.
I can't understand what you're saying, man. I'm sorry.
I'm going to use dodge twice.
He wants to use dodge
Guard.
2 times.
Guard, you mean?
I got he said guard.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
But
Okay.
he said dodge.
Alright, so you want to guard William twice, or guard each of them once?
Can I do it twice on the same person?
You can, but there's diminishing returns for that.
What the diminishing return exactly?
So, the guard ability selects an ally and imbues them with tier 1 reinforced, and also allows you to attack enemies that attack them if they are within range of you. So right now, he's benefiting from a magical source of protection that is upping his AC. The magical form of reinforced is referred to... Oh, that's weird. Why is that? That's strange. Hold on. Warded, sorry. So the magical form of that is warded, but they still stack together. So using guard on him will increase his tier from tier 1 to tier 2 because it's a stackable effect. However, an additional use cannot stack it up anymore. So it would be wasted to put 2 guards on him because he already has 1 ward. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
So at tier 2, they resisted to being prone. Yeah. So he just have resistance to being prone.
Question.
Yeah.
If he did guard Wilhelm and it changed the warded to reinforced, would that get rid of my spell effect that's on him?
No.
Oh.
Ward and
So
reinforce stack together, but ward is still 1. So when that fades, which it will because it fades in order as it was received.
Okay.
Alright. I'm still the adult William though. Different. I can't hate nobody, but I'm a very different person on AC.
I think guarding's fine, just don't put both on William because it would be a waste.
Yeah.
So 1 on William,
I'm
and then 1 on Few?
Yeah, one of you.
Okay.
That should be all my action points. So both of them have +1 to their AC.
Alright, we'll see if it helps, because I'm shooting Few.
Oh, that's just great.
It does not help.
Oh.
I deal 15 damage to him.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's max damage.
So that is going to knock Few into the wounded state. Alright, so now we get to talk about this. The wounded/shattered state. Shattered being the magical version of it. So, the wounded state does the following. Whilst in the wounded state, you're at 0 hit points, you can continue to act, fight, everything as normal. However, any further damage will cause a roll on an injury table. starting with minor, going to major, then to critical, and then finally to final injury table. Each injury table is exceedingly worse than the previous one. Injuries can be mild, such as the blinded state from blood in your eye, to severe, such as a broken arm or leg, or a severed hand, to critical, which is like a sucking chest wound, or even death. Generally speaking, when you receive the final injury, your character is more or less incapacitated for the remainder of the battle. It should be noted that healing a character while they are wounded gets them out of the wounded state, as long as they have hit points. However, it does not remove injuries that they have acquired. Everyone with me so far?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very bad he's in that wounded state so fast.
Alrighty.
I mean,
Well-
I'm just a little warlock.
Alright, that will conclude this enemy's turn. So now, we move to the next round in which initiative is re-rolled. Alright, we're at round 2, and Few, you won initiative again.
Lucky me. All right,
Well,
so
before anything else, everyone, please increase your action points to their maximum, and increase your MP by 1.
Alright, so first things first. I will be casting a cure on myself. Alright, how would I
Okay.
do that though?
Alright, well, first things first, go to your spell list. Let's make sure you have it.
Yes.
You do. And your cure is the color of magic of yellow. So, first you go to cast the spell.
Go to cast.
You click cast.
Hold on. I'm not seeing. Wait, where's cast at?
Underneath your core actions, you'll see beneath increase MP, it says cast.
Ah, okay.
Go ahead and click that. And then hit yes,
Yes.
as it expends the action point resource.
Hold on 1 second. It didn't work. Wait, what is it telling me?
Oh, right, hold on. Okay, now do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, I'm casting.
Now decrease your MP, which is beneath cast.
Alright. Alright.
Alright, so, you're obviously targeting yourself, yes?
Yes.
Alright, you spend 1 point of mana, so you will be healed by your sovereignty, authority, or presence. Your sovereignty is +2, so you'll heal yourself by 2.
Okay.
However, you are casting with the yellow, if I recall. Yes,
sir.
you are a yellow caster. So that means that this spell does not heal. Instead, the number of hit points the recipient has is tracked by the spell. Then at the start of the round, the recipient's HP is reset to this amount. This effect is disabled and negated if they receive the staggered or numbed condition. So unfortunately, you have 0 hit points. So casting a yellow cure will reset you to 0 at the start of the round.
Okay.
So you cannot actually heal yourself, you can only manipulate time.
Ah, okay, I understand then.
In the
Oh,
future,
that's tough.
there will be augments that allow you to cast colorless spells. But as of right now, there are not. So you'll have to think of something else.
Well, on to my other thing. I would like to, wait, what is the range on Blast?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
Blast is short range.
Ah, okay. So that means it's time for me to get to moving. Let me click on move.
Go ahead and move.
That's another climb down, isn't it?
Yep, 10 feet, which you can't fail. So just spend an action point, and then you move down.
All right. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have moved yet. I was supposed to ask you what was the range on my...
The range on your
Bless.
Bless has a range of 30 feet. You could have just cast that before you left. I'm okay with that. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And so the same way I hit cast and bless.
Yes, so you're going to hit cast and then reduce your mana by 1. And then where you originally were, everyone is affected by Blessed, which gives you a Tier 1 Blessed. So that'll affect you guys. Where is it? However, in addition to that, because you are a yellow caster, you also receive the Haste imbuement.
Oh, so that means I get more points.
That means your movement is increased by 1. So yeah, you can move a little further if you'd like.
Nice.
Isn't tier 1 haste bonus to initiative?
Oh,
Or is
actually,
this
I
tier
think...
2?
Hold on, let me check. Oh, that's right. Its bonus is to initiative. Apologies. Tier 2 is movement right now.
All good. All right, I will jump down one more. And that would be the end for me.
Jump right. Okay, use another action point. Alright, as you get to the bottom, you find yourself standing on uneven terrain. The sand is difficult to move in. As such, it costs 2 action points for each level of movement you want to use. So, difficult terrain does not reduce your movement, and instead increases the cost of movement. Everybody with me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I am so screwed.
Yeah, sand is not a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, what if we go this way, around the rocks and jump?
I can't
That's
jump
my
that far.
thought. You can't?
No, well, unless I have to gamble for every jump.
Gamba.
I could jump that.
Don't you
I
want
guess
to
I could try.
gamble on the dice?
I was gonna say we have basically this path is like more jump gamba-y. This path is slow to get to, but then these jumps seem to be shorter and easier. So it's kind of like pick your poison.
Okay, this guy's going to channel. Cast. He'll use another cure on himself.
Stop that!
And then
I think I got sand in my shit.
And then he'll move there. Okay, next up. let's take a shot at Emberlyn.
Oh boy.
I don't
No.
miss. Okay, so now I want to introduce a new mechanic that's more for Alien class, not necessarily for Prism, and that is a moment of insight. So at this point, I need everyone to make me, for just the sake of this testing, an insight roll. Alright, you have successfully rolled high enough. You notice that the crossbowmen do not keep firing at the injured few, and in fact, have now changed targets. Curiously,
Oh,
they are no longer concentrating on few. So, a moment of insight, and other such moments as well, which I plan on making a variety of them, are going to be contextual clues in order for people to want to use their lore and combat acumens. Everyone with me so far?
Yep.
Yes.
That basically
Sounds
means
like they-
something is happening.
yeah, I think I know what's happening.
Messiah.
You're so far.
Yeah, I'll tell you the day out is saying now. There's something in there.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm about to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, they avoided the same for weeks. That is something hiding in there that's likely to attack you.
I'm gonna make a check for it my next turn.
Yeah, but I think it's a good gut feeling I have.
If possible.
Yeah, I'm done. You dot a realm then.
That will not do anything.
Oh,
His
Oh,
guard
right,
has
because-
not his guard is not ticked down yet.
all right. Dot hasn't figured it yet. Alright, so he's still dotted. I'm just gonna move up this way. I'm not going to that stand.
Go ahead.
Good, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I think I'm just posted. And I'll use all my action points just to move.
Well, if that's the case, what's your movement? What's your movement rating? 3?
15. 3, yeah, so 15
Okay,
feet.
so you want to move this way, right?
Yeah,
So you have 3
not to
left.
the sand.
So you have 3 left, so you can move 45 feet here. Is that where you want to be?
Yeah, so I've been preparation to jump and also to fight that temporal. Yeah, I think that'll be probably close combat soon.
Okay. Done then?
Done.
Alright. Ooh. Okay, so that means I have a difference of 10 feet. Which means the DC of this jump is 10. Holy shit.
You nailed that.
I'm never making this.
Combat roll.
That is impressive.
That took 2 action points to jump, because it was 2 movements worth of jumping. Move there. Move there.
Can you beat me?
Moving to there.
Where are you going?
William.
Does it show what songs I have? Is it lifting melody?
So songs are not actually available right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. So I'm holding this with 2 hands. My movement is 3. How long was I imbued with? Is that just the 1 round?
So, fading effects at the start of your turn. This is a turn-based thing. Fading effects fade by 1 tier. So things that only last for one tier, or for one round, fade. So you still have an AC bonus though from the guards that were put onto you by.
Okay, just the effect Shadow put on has faded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Okay. Let me see. So I still have the 3. What is the action point to pull out a shield in one hand?
One action point.
One action point. Let's see. If I want to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3 before. I'm going to move to here, leaving 1 action point. Fuck. There's a wall.
There is. Hold on.
Let me see.
I deleted them all. They should be gone.
Let me try going slowly. Slowly. Oh. Yeah, it's... Let me get
Weird.
around this fucking...
There you go.
There we go. Cool. Should be right there. Okay. With 1 action point left, I'm going to pull out my shield in one hand. And I get... Did I get a mana at the start of my turn or the start of the round?
Start of the round. When action points
Alright,
refresh, that's when everybody gets their mana.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm good.
Kane.
Right. So this is gonna tick down and then that. So I'm a channel. Get me an MP. I'm gonna use 1 action to move, seeing that my party is moving in the upward direction. And then this down here is also the 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 1, 2. Alright, so I'll move again. And I'll go 5. I'll move to here so that I can be at the ledge. And then I will spend my last move of 15 to try and go down the 20.
Okay. You made it.
Alright.
So you are technically climbing on the wall. Yes, you have no action points left.
Oh, so I'm still on the wall?
Yeah.
Oh. And then that'll tick up because I channeled. And then that'll be it.
Emberlyn.
Yes. I have a few questions.
Yeah.
Are we capable of parrying ranged projectiles?
Yes.
Okay. Also, I believe the stats of Emberlyn are not possible to be achieved by a vagabond. Should I just roll with them?
What do you mean?
I don't think it's physically possible for a vagabond to have the stats that it has.
A 14,
I got 14 strength,
15
11
wisdom,
dex,
yeah.
12 con, 13 int, 15 whiz, 11 charisma.
Yeah, I think you're right. Here, I'll just make the adjustments.
Okay.
Okay. Adjustments made.
Okay, now the problem here is I can no longer move. Because I now have no vigor, which means that my MMR is 3, which means I have no stamina. I cannot move.
In that case...
I believe this character was made before the change to Vagabond rules.
Well, even then, something was wrong with the numbers.
Yeah, still. Okay. Let's see. So now I actually have a Let's see here.
There you go.
Okay. So now I have a stamina of 2, which means I actually have 2 movement. Wait, no. 1 still. Am I right? No. Yes, 2. I'm mathing.
Yay!
Alright. That changes things. I will be... Let me just quickly... Kapow. I will move 10 feet. Then... Kapow. I will move again. I will move 10 feet. I believe this is a 15-foot jump?
That's not a jump. You just
Not a
move
jump?
across
Oh,
it.
okay. I can just move across this. Okay. Good. Let's see. I have 3 more action points. I think I will just be spending all of them on movement.
Okay.
And I will choose to move here. Which will reduce me to 0 action points. Which will mean the end of my turn.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and take a shot at Messiah. And a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, start of a new round.
Am I not supposed to have 1 more plus 2 in a stat? From the starting bonus, you get 3 plus 2s, right?
Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Initiative roll.
Okay, however, there is now an environmental effect active. So that means at the start of each round, not only will we have action points refreshed, initiative re-rolled, and mana points increased, but also an environmental action will be taken. So first, everybody restore all of your action points and give yourself 1 mana. Okay. And now, the start of the environmental action. Phew! You will feel
There we
the
go.
sand begin to shift underneath your feet.
Ah, fuck.
Make me a dexterity saving throw. You have resistance, which means you have a +5 to this roll.
Alright, so I just roll it normally.
D20 +5. So roll your dexterity saving throw and then add 5 to it. So, 21. That is sufficient. As such, the sand begins to part as an enormous worm begins to make its way towards you. Its mouth are filled with razor-sharp teeth, churning like a storm drain filled with blades. It comes hurtling towards you. Because you've made your save, that means you can spend action points as an avoid action in order to not be eaten. So, you may spend action points equal to the number of movement that you'd actually have access to. Your MR is how much?
Hold on, let me find that real quick.
MR is 3. +1 because you're... no, you don't have that yet. So, MR is 3.
Alright, so I just need to make 1.
So, spend 1 action point to climb the wall and avoid being eaten.
Alright. I just click on avoid.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay,
wait
so
for me.
so as a quick explanation to chat and everything. So environmental effects hazards and things like that you could run into in the middle of combat now have a special interaction through either withstand or avoid. Avoid, the most common one most likely to be used. So avoid is a defensive action that costs action points, that has a specific interaction with either a mechanic that you have access to yourself, or as is dictated by the source that requires the avoidance. In this case, to avoid being eaten, you have to be able to spend enough action points to use the movement to climb the wall, which thankfully you have enough. There you go. Narrowly few, you are able to climb the wall and avoid being eaten by the enormous worm that smashes into the stone wall. It sifts and seeps beneath the sands, beyond your sight. Okay. Witch Hunter. The Witch Hunter will see that Few has escaped and will fire at him. And will hit for 11 damage.
Alright, so how does this work?
Okay, so because you were wounded, you now take an injury. Alright, minor injury of 26.
So I guess I get like impaled by the arrow.
You get shot by the crossbow bolt through your shoulder. Thankfully, the blow is clean. You stagger forward, blood seeping and smearing on the stone wall. There is a pain in your arm, making it more vulnerable to damage. So if I roll an injury on your right arm, it will be more severe. Kane.
Alright. I'm gonna use first action. Move. I'm gonna enchant. Or I'm gonna move the 5 down that I'm remaining since I was Spider-Manning on the wall, and then move 10 forward. Which now puts me there. I'm going to do a second move to put me next to my friends. And then I will channel for 2, increase my MP by 1, and then I will cast a level 1 blast at this sir right here.
Go ahead.
So then blast is an attack roll. So 1 d20 plus. It's my main casting stat.
Yeah.
So plus 2.
That
And
will
whiff.
miss.
And then
Decrease
I will
mana.
spend.
Yeah.
Yep. Mana. And then that is it.
Oh, by the way, Arcadum,
Yeah.
am I supposed to have blast in my attack rolls?
No, you'll have to hard roll that. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it when it's time. Emberlyn.
Yes. A question about spell upkeep. Does that happen at the start of the round or start of my turn?
Start of round.
Okay. Is the spell upkeep equal to the amount of mana I use to cast the spell?
To whatever level the spell was.
Right. Okay. I will start off my turn with... Let's see here. I will cast a Indigo Protect onto myself at first level, which will increase my AC by 1. And if I do get hit while this is active, my AC will increase by another. Then I will spend an action point to move 10 feet. Let's see here. Then I will attack with my Great Axe, which will take me 3 action points.
all the attacks.
Normal. I think that's a 16.
Okay, a 16 would hit. I will attempt to parry. I will expend 3 action points because you are using a great sword or great axe.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I'll be rolling my prowess versus probably your
Nothing. All of them are bad. All of them are 0.
Oh, okay, then just a regular d20. You roll
Yep.
d20, I roll a d20 plus 2.
Oof.
Alright, that is successfully parries, which gives a -3 penalty to that attack, which results in a miss.
Alrighty. Then that will be the end of my turn.
Nice parry, thanks.
That was cool.
Yep, that's the parry system. So, as a kind of explanation to people that aren't familiar with it, or to people watching for the first time, so what just happened is Emberlyn attempted to attack me, but I have action points, because remember, action points are gained at the start of the round. I used them to parry, which cost me a lot because she's using a big weapon. I succeeded, and so I reduced the attack, making it miss, thus parrying the blow. That's one of the like core heart of the system, is that everyone's action points has defensive options that they could use in reaction to what other people are doing. So you have block, you have avoid, you have withstand, you have parry, you have counterspell, all those different things. However, you have to be judicious, because if you use your action points to defend yourself, you won't have any on your turn in order to do things. Vice versa, if you do a bunch of stuff on your turn, you won't have any action points to defend yourself. Everybody understand?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I would have
Yes, I
known
understand.
earlier. I would have parried.
Okay.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just bleeding out down here.
You must protect me and the payload.
What's even in that thing anyway?
Alright, I'm gonna go
Jason.
for it. Huh. Oh yeah. And that'll take all of my action points. No, no, that takes all of them. That takes all of them. That takes all of them. Okay. I'll move there, menacingly.
Oh, menacing.
He's
Oh.
just standing there menacingly.
The Witch Hunter will shoot at few. And will miss. Ooh.
How did you miss the injured guy?
Well, if nobody's coming this way, then I guess I'll go back.
It's not gonna reach that zone.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Oh,
Come
by
on,
the way, was I
attack
the only one to see?
All right.
Breathe alone.
All right.
You
was
have an
asking
awful
okay.
helmet.
What was your question, Hero?
Was I the only one to see the worm?
No, everyone saw that thing.
Okay.
All right. I will attempt to taunt Messiah Blackstone.
You don't taunt me?
Yes. You
I
may
was
use
gonna
your
taunt you though.
you may use your competence or authority.
I have a +1 to agility.
Okay, then let's see what you got. Oof. Alright, you cannot fail that, so I'm going to try it again.
Oh, you could just spam it for your action points? That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Oh, you
reason.
spam it.
You can taunt multiple enemies. You can stack taunts to make the taunt more of a lockdown effect. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Also, should be noted,
Oh, come on.
it should be noted that I have added something to this that I think I'm going to make an actual rule, but I wanted to test it out. And that is, normally the block action takes whatever the block cost, the APC cost of your shield is. And that's still the case. However, something that I wanted to test and something that I'm really leaning towards making a new rule is using block as an APC. The APC cost of block is now reduced by an amount of taunt equal to the attacker, to the tiers of taunt the attacker has. So that means that if you have, if you're attacked by somebody that is tier 3 taunted, then you can use your block for 3 less APC than normal, which means it's free for everything except the tower shield. Yeah,
That's cool.
so that's the
cool.
that's the loose ruling I'm kind of dealing with right now. So it essentially means that a taunted character attacking the person that wants them to attack them, they have the capacity to really control damage. It makes taunt a little stronger, and it makes taunt at all tiers a little stronger instead of just the main one, which is the attack lockout. So that's probably what I'm going to be leaning towards changing the rules to, because I want block to be more competitive with parry. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But anyway, that rule is in effect, just so everybody knows. That'll be it for me. Messiah, start of your turn.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Alright. Can I stop this arbiter from jumping? Jumping to here?
You'll have to move there.
Yeah, because I only have a -2 attack. That's not him. That's not a big deal. In my opinion. It's annoying, but it's not a big deal. So if I move here, can I block him from making that jump?
Well,
That
he could jump here, and he could jump here, and he could jump here.
So I can't stop him, but make the jump.
You cannot guarantee stop him, no.
That's annoying. Because I want to push him into this. That I used to make a hole for him to make a jump, so you fall into the sand. That's my ideal. Yeah, I'm not gonna move over there.
Scared of the worm, are we?
I do not want to be eaten by that worm.
But if we kill it first, we can eat the worm.
Yes.
This is probably more than one.
Easier
Yep.
said than done.
Just for that, 15 in the face.
Okay. Good.
16. Which means that's good.
14 will miss.
Oh, 14. That's 3 after points. This is about that AC. But I'm gonna toss him. Because I also have pump.
God.
Okay. Oh, right. Hold on. My willpower and... Okay, never mind. That's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's just still just +1.
That means you can fail, so... D20 plus 1, roll. Don't roll a 1. Okay.
14.
Alright, I am taunted.
Alright, I'm gonna call him again.
Taunt him again, okay?
Yep. 7.
No!
So I have 1 action point left. Yeah, I have 1. So I'm not doing it again.
No. Negative.
What is the range on taunt? Or does it have to be like somebody right next?
20
It's
feet.
20 feet. I wanted to action drop him. That's unfortunate. I had a decent sense.
That it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, Few. Your continued horrid existence.
Yeah, I'm kind of in pain right now. Time for me to try to climb.
My shoulder.
Get the heck out of there.
That's 1 action point.
It says I have a splint. Can I use that?
Splint is armor. Wait, what? Why do you have... Oh, right. You, mana regalia. Yeah, Splint is splint mail.
Ah, okay.
Not splint as in medical splint.
I like where your head's at.
I do like where your head's at, though. That's pretty good.
Alright, time for me to get closer.
Get a little bit closer. Just a little bit more. Seriously, a little bit more. Please, dear God, somebody heal that man before he dies.
Yeah, please.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
please do that. In his shoulder, he's gonna die soon.
I got you.
Okay, you done, Few? Is that it? Pretty sure you're out of action points. Here, you
Yes.
Okay. William,
Yeah,
start
that's it for
of
me.
your turn.
All right, we be touching over here. Hold up. Let me see.
Yeah, I would say just get the package to the destination. Don't worry about these dudes.
Nah.
Well, these dudes are kind of blocking the way to the destination.
Yeah. I got a plan for that later. I'll let's see. I'm gonna move.
What would William, the antler-headed good boy, do?
I must protect the weak. I must, even though I must be protected, I have to protect the weak.
I moose protect
Are you
the
implying that I'm weak?
Yeah, protect
Yes.
that package.
weak. Books. I just realized something. He has moose antlers. I moose protect the weak.
Oh,
Be Canadian. You can be Canadian. Do
I
it.
damn that. I can't.
You can. You can.
I
Books.
don't know how to do that.
You know exactly how to do that.
Wow.
If you heal me, I have some maple syrup for you.
Oh,
Who said that?
who said that? Who was that?
It was me.
I must protect the weak.
It is I, Few.
I must protect the weak, eh?
One down. Okay, calculating. Okay. That there. Use one more. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna do a cure. Fortunately, my blue won't help me in this instance for my own cure. So that is
My Kior.
1 minute. Let me see. For
You
each
can upcast it
mana.
to level 2.
I can. I was thinking some long term. I'm thinking some Okay. So I can cast multiple spells as long as I have the mana, right?
Mana and action points, yes.
Okay. All right. Let me cook here for a second. Let me see.
Also,
So,
could he remove the arrow?
The arrow's already pierced through you. It's a
Oh, so
clean
it
shot.
went clean through.
Yeah, it was a clean
Okay.
shot. Yeah.
awesome. So I can do that, and then
Oh, looky, I'm part of the donut squad.
if I upcast it. Okay, I'm going to cast Cure on him to start. Let's do a we're just gonna do first level to start.
Okay.
So that'd be, I guess it would just be my best would be strength and wisdom. So it'd be +2. Strength and wisdom. It'd be 2 for the healing. The blue doesn't matter for the cure in this instance. See. And I'm also going to cast Protect on him as well. So during that time, Few, while you are under the Protect, you can teleport to me if you get attacked.
Okay.
Noted.
Let's
Last
see.
action point.
Hold
See.
on. You also... Okay, I just need to check something. Never mind, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So it's there. I have 1 action point. I'm going to use it to...
How much did you heal him?
back
2?
here. Yeah.
You're no longer wounded, Few, but you do have a minor injury.
That would be last action. Alright, we're good there.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, great. I have a second hole that I didn't ask for.
Second.
Only a second?
Yeah, what?
Where's the first?
You should have 3
Take a
holes
good
base.
guess.
You should have 3 holes base, and then the 4th one is bad.
No, 4 holes.
What?
Well, 1 at each ear, mouth, and butt.
That's not... Ears aren't holes.
What about the nose?
Not according to Family Guy.
Oh, yeah? Well, okay. Well, I guess you're right. If it's not... Family Guy didn't say it, it's not true. Okay. Everybody please restore your AP, and then increase your mana by 1 if you are a caster.
And so because I am paying upkeep for my spell, I don't get any, right?
Correct.
Okay. I would like to attempt and
Hold on.
use 2...
Hold on.
sorry.
I'm doing things. I'm still
Okay.
doing things.
I'm holding.
I'm holding, I'm waiting.
When
I'm
we
on.
when I get all the Foundry stuff done for this, this will be an instantaneous process. But for now, I have to do it manually. Okay, continue.
Yes, okay. I would like to try and pay 2 action points to attempt to use my racial feature Flame Breath.
Okay.
I would like to angle it in such a way that I do not hit Messiah.
Okay. Okay.
How does the DC of this ability get decided?
It is DC 10.
Okay,
I fucking rocked and rolled it.
never mind.
However, I do have to spend an action point to avoid it, which I did.
Okay. I have another question. Does Reaver's Cleave stack in any way, shape, or form with the cleave effect of the Great Axe?
Let's see here. I had something for this. Let's see here. I had something for this. Yes, but it only occurs once.
Okay.
But that's only if you have the maneuver. Which, do you have Great Weapon Specialist? You do, so you would have
I
the
do,
maneuver.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it would be useless here because there's only one guy.
Yeah. I know. I'm just asking for future.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna use my Flame Breath again. Do I have PC?
That will pass.
Unfortunate.
1 action point.
Then I will use my last action point to move 10 feet. I'll move around him. And I'll end my turn.
At least made him eat his action point.
Double halitosis.
Okay. Alright, the Witch Hunter is going to take a shot at Emberlyn
Okay, that'll hit.
for 12 points of damage.
That should be reduced by 2 because of the effects of my armor. So that's 10. And because I am hit while under the effects of Indigo Protect, my AC will go up by another.
Pass turn.
Let me take the damage.
Them
Okay.
crossbows are deadly.
This guy will level his shot, and he will take a shot at Messiah.
Alright,
And will miss.
I miss.
Okay. Start this guy's turn. He'll move there.
Oh,
Yeah, damn for the package. He does have -2 to attack.
Okay. Kane.
all right. And, more people. What is that? And then that one is harm. I'm reading a spell thing. Yes, okay. He ruined my plan! So, that'll tick down. And then, so... I'm now angry because he moved. So I'm going to channel. And increase my max MP to 5. And make my MP 5. It's already maxed at 5. And then, because he has angered me and moved away from the place that I wanted to be to do fancier things, I will have to do a different fancy thing. So I'm going to target him with a blast. And with my wizard spellbook augment thing, blast is one of the spells that I have an augment for. Is it a spell specialist? Yeah, so because I have this augment on blast, it reduces the cost of the first augment I put on it. So I am going to add the intensify augment to increase the damage of this spell by my spirit, which is 3. I will spend the cast for the 1 and the mana for the 1. And I will try to hit him with a blast. +2. I miss.
Fail.
Big Sag. And then, because I channel, that'll bump that. And then I have 2 actions left, so I will... I'm going to shoot one of the archers that's shooting everybody. I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay.
Attempt to shoot that guy. I miss. So then
Failure.
that's my last 2 actions. That is it.
Phew!
Alright, so I'm going to here. And then hold on. First I'm gonna do the movement. And then I will also try my hand at blasting. And blast this guy next to William. Alright, so you said I'm going to have to hard roll it?
Yep, so you want to do d20 plus your casting stat, which is charisma, so d20 plus 1 to hit. That will miss. Pew!
I will try again.
Alright, take the shot. That will miss.
That's a
D12,
D12.
actually. So roll again. It's a
Oop, my
D20,
fault.
not a D12.
There we go.
Whoa!
There we go.
Okay. So you had
Gotcha him.
3 mana at the start of that. So spend your action points, then spend your mana. Now roll 3d6 after that.
I already moved, so wait, I have to do another action point.
Yeah, spend your action point for the 2 spells you cast. And then put your mana to 2, I believe.
I think it's 1.
Is it 1? Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Then put it to 1 and then roll 2d6 for me.
Five.
5 damage.
That's a low roll.
Ow. Well done. Anything else?
I will move some more. Right here. And that'll be it.
Hut. Hut, hut. Hut. Hut, hut. Gotta roll. Uh-oh.
You failed.
Oh, splat.
How far was that a fall?
Well, it doesn't do any damage because it falls in sand.
Oh, okay.
But he's in the stand.
Unfortunately, he's in the sand. And he had no action points left, so he will fall prone.
Oh, he's shrewd.
Somebody's about to be worm food.
Hit that guy!
They taste of their own medicine.
Messiah, your turn.
Alright. So this is about that good AC. So yeah, I'm gonna move. Yeah. 5, 10, 15. I can move again. 5, 10. I'm to use Door the Realm. This is different plus 1 to AC.
Okay.
And it's protected by me. And I want to talk to this dude because that's so I told him because he decided to attack him anyways.
I think
What
that'd
do
be a
you-
good idea to keep him from switching target.
Hmm. Expected to taunt him just to try to
Just be
act like.
right instead of me.
Yeah, he will attack me instead if I. Yes, he has a mind. He has a tier 2. I have a tier 3 taunt. What would happen then?
So they're not the same, so they don't stack. So yours would override it and it'd go to tier 3.
Uh, so I needed to him just only attack me. I have to do it twice and be successful in both.
Yeah, you have to hit him with 2 taunts if you want him to only attack you, guaranteed.
Hmm. For plus 1, he doesn't have plus anything for what to tell. So is it to be in my favor?
Wait, hold on. Did you do anything on your turn books? That skip you?
Yeah, I think he's
maybe. Honestly, I
Well,
just
no,
been reading
you
a
moved,
lot.
you healed him, and then you moved back, and then I don't remember what you did with your other.
Was that on this turn though?
No, because his action
No, I don't
points...
think. No.
Oh,
Yeah, his action points are full.
Sorry, I should
Yeah,
have been
I think
I
he's
was
on-
reading. I didn't even notice.
His tone was stiff.
Well, finish your turn, Messiah, and then we'll...
Yeah. Daughter will. I'm gonna taunt the Templar twice.
Taunt him
So
twice. Go for it.
7.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, there's no point in taunting him again.
I mean, resetting it back to 3 will put him back down to 2 on his turn, so we'll have a -2. Because if
Yeah.
if you leave it now, the 2 will go down to 1, and it will only have the
Still
-1.
won it, which is annoying, but that's not a big deal. 8.
Dang.
I'm knowing real though. Now I should have 0 at points. Let's get the last of them.
Yep, okay. Looks like you're done.
Yeah, that's
Go
good.
ahead and take your turn, William.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me how AOPs work? Is it just based on the attack that he has?
So, attacks of opportunity are not available to everyone. A character has to have an effect that allows them to attack an enemy outside of their turn, such as riposte.
And how would I find out if an enemy would have that?
Well, you could do that by using a combat acumen or a lore acumen ability, which you do not have, unfortunately.
Cool. Okay. Looks like he's got like 2 action points. Let me see.
He has 1 action point.
Oh fuck this dude. Alright, hold up.
Beat him up!
I don't think that
Sorry,
will matter. Because I'm pretty sure he uses a sword versus the action point of at least 2.
Alright,
So
let's just
you
fucking
never-
kill him then.
Yeah, just go. He's not
Alright,
not
cool.
stopping you.
What is it to if I want to replace the shield in my hand with a sword? What is that? 1 action point?
Action point to put the shield away, action point to pull out the sword, and then you attack with it, which is 2 action points.
2. Let's see.
The tower tone.
So if I 2, and if I could trance, put 2, and then it would be 1 attack. What do I have? Long swords. That's just a basic. That's just 2 for an attack, right?
Longsword
So I
costs
could
2.
swap it. Okay, so I could swap. Let's just do that then. Fuck it. Let's swap it out. I'm gonna use a trance,
Yep.
and then I'm going to take an attack.
Alright, let me set you with trance. Go for the attack. You have a +1 to it.
Here we fucking go, baby.
That
Yes.
is a critical.
Holy crap.
Okay, I get to do my thing now. He will use his remaining action point to use Withstand. Activating
what?
Plate Mail's maneuver. The Pinnacle of Steel. You and I are going to have a roll-off.
Fucking go. What am I rolling?
All right, so you may roll your prowess, competence, or cunning. Prowess is strength and dex modifiers together. Competence is strength and int, and cunning is int and whiz. Which would you
Okay,
like to use?
it's all +1 then. Yeah. Oh, I get to choose for me or him.
You get to choose for you as the attacker.
I mean, either way, my best is
Oh
just
yeah,
gonna be a +1.
it's actually a +0 because it's you take the lowest of the two, unless they're the same and then you add them together. But okay, so you reroll d20 +0. I'll use my vigor, which is +3.
Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh, what?
Wow.
Unfortunately,
come on.
I succeeded. So that means
Holy shit.
that he activates his withstand and uses Pinnacle of Steel, which makes him immune to that attack. That attack will deal
wow.
1 damage.
Oh, fucking
The
nice
power of
withstand.
plate mail.
How is he
Damn.
moving on plate mail? That's a MO of 4.
He's a
How is he
thick boy.
moving?
He has vigor and stamina.
Oh,
God dang.
He's a beefy boy.
Trance is just +2 attack rolls and AC. Okay. All right, yeah, that's all my action points.
Man, can't believe I got to use plate mail's withstand action. That's so awesome. Okay. Action done. Oh, unless
I
you're out of action points, so
can't move.
okay.
And I can't cast unless I have action points too.
You have to have action points. Yep. Whoops, sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll be me.
Okay, here we go. Wait. Hold on.
Oh,
No, you're not done yet.
Hold up.
You're not done yet, Books, because you have this. Whenever you would spend action points to move, each point reduces the APC of the next attack the Reaver would make.
But I didn't move.
You moved last turn.
Oh, you moved last turn. That's right. Okay, sorry. Don't forget that you have that, though.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, here we go. So anyway, I started blasting Emberlin.
no.
Can I disrupt that, or do I need I have to have an action point for
You
that?
must have action points.
All right.
Here we go. Casty time. Cast.
No.
Okay.
Can't kill the first Dragonborn game I've ever seen in your games.
Okay. Decrease mana. Casting blast. +3. That's definitely
Jesus.
a hit. Please take 16 points
Holy-
of force damage.
Okay, well I'm to 0.
Oh no.
Pew! So, do I have a color of magic? Oh, it's green, so that's fine. Alright, boom! Alright, so
That mean it
that's
heals me?
negative. You are not
Oh,
an ally.
Man.
So, you gain the Shattered condition. Any further damage that you take will result in injuries. And wouldn't you know it, I'm gonna do that again. Cast
I
them.
don't like that.
Second to shutter. 13
Miss.
will probably miss.
I have an AC of 18 right now.
We're gonna do it again. Cast them. Decrease the ND. That'll get the job done.
Oh,
Alright, so
Man.
that does 2d6 damage, which is sufficient to give you an injury. Rolling on the injury chart. Alright. Your your right arm is scorched by the force damage, making it more vulnerable to further injury. Should I roll the right arm on the next injury table, it will be more severe, as the force damage cracks the bone beneath your flesh. And then, wouldn't you know it, I'm going to do that again.
Nope.
Does a 13 hit you? Or, excuse me, 16.
18 AC right now.
Okay, 18 will miss. So... Bloop. Bloop. Boom. Out of juice. Alright, time to roll initiative again.
Yay! Not yay. I'm last. I'm second to last.
I'm doing low on
Actually, all of us are last.
Oh,
Did
Hey.
I,
That is
oh
bad.
wow, did I really roll all enemies? Oh fuck, that sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody increase your AP to maximum and increase your MP by 1 if you are a caster. In addition to that, I have to fucking worry about this worm. Please don't eat my Templar. Please. Okay. He's prone, so he does not have resistance. Dexterity saving throw for the Templar. Okay, I made it. I will spend a void action. I have to spend 2 points, 1 to stand, 1 to move, to jump up here and avoid being fucking eaten. Holy shit. Close one. Alright, Witch Hunter time. I'm gonna shoot Emberlyn, who's nice and vulnerable.
I don't like that.
Yep, that'll hit.
My fucking hell.
Okay, time to roll on a major injury.
Oh, that's bad.
Here's hoping I don't roll the right arm. I did not. That will be... Oh god, the abdomen. Alright, the crossbow bolt will pierce the abdomen of Emberlyn. Blood and scale will seep from her open wound. A gut wound reduces Emberlyn's action points by 1. So your maximum action points are reduced by 1.
That is real bad.
Man.
That is literally a death shot.
Okay.
What's the point of having AC?
I'm gonna
Medic.
shoot. I'm going to shoot Few.
I would. Oh, never mind.
Oh, did that miss?
That was close.
Few will give the witch hunter the evil eye.
Move to there. I'll hit the gritty. Okay, my mana's at 1. Ooh, Emberlyn looks like she's in dire straits. It'd be a real dick move if I cast Blast at her right now.
It would.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Man.
Not if I got anything to do with it.
Oh yeah,
I
what are
will
you gonna do about it?
disrupt
What are
that.
you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah.
I think I got that.
Unfortunately, disrupt is not.
Oh
yeah.
no, I have disrupt mana.
Yeah, you got disrupt mana. You have to use that on your turn. Unfortunately, I did in fact win initiative, so
Oh no, well, never mind.
I'm going to shoot you with this
Sorry.
magic bolt. I don't know when I'll stop. That'll miss though.
That'll miss. Yeah.
Okay. That's down. That's down. Leap. Come on. All right, I will sit there. All right, this ticks down. Let's see. Oh, whoops! This is the wrong chart. There we go. Alright, we're gonna use Taunt on Emberlyn.
What do I need to roll?
You get to choose between whoops, hold on. you get to choose between tenacity or willpower. Tenacity is con and int, willpower is con and wisdom.
Okay, I will choose tenacity for the, yep.
Okay, I rolled like shit.
At last.
Alright, we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oh wait, I already calculated that. Okay. Fail. Again!
Okay.
My God.
And then final action point, again. Action points expended.
What exactly does taunt do for me right now?
On your turn, it'll tick down, so you have a -2 on attack rolls versus any other target other than the Templar.
Gotcha.
Phew.
I will start off by channeling.
Do you want a recommendation?
I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Alright, so how does this disrupt mana work?
Okay, so disrupt mana. You select an enemy within 30 feet. And to interrupt the flow of their mana, you make an opposed attribute check. If you win, you reduce the mana of the enemy by 1.
Alright, good to know for later. Alright, I guess I'll just blast this guy right next to me.
Okay, before you roll, I don't think you should blast the Templar.
You want me to blast the Templar?
No, I don't want to, because this dude probably want to be attacked. He's have plate mail, you have to have a high AC. I think it's better to blast the upper right over there.
Alright, I'll
I
take
think
that.
I think he has low AC.
I'll move here and then blast him.
Sounds good. Reduce action points. End MP. Roll to hit.
D20 plus 1, right?
Yep. That will miss.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oops. That's not right. I keep hitting the 12 by mistake. That will also miss. Alright. And that will be it for me.
Emberlyn.
Yes. I will choose to cast it here. I'm just gonna give myself 1 HP so I can do something. Cast with a first level cure on myself, which will reduce my MP to 1. Now that will heal me, equal to my sovereignty, authority, or presence, which I have none of. But however, because I'm a cleric, I will heal an additional amount equal to my willpower, because I am very low health. I will heal for 4. because my willpower is 2. Then, let's see. I will, since my attacks are reduced, I will enter a trance, increase my AC even more, which will reduce my action points again. Actually, can I undo that? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, no, that's correct. No, that's correct. Yeah, that's fine. Then I will spend my last remaining 2 action points to activate Flame Breath, aiming at the Arbitrite.
Arbitrite.
Yes.
Excellent. You'll aim it in a way that it doesn't hit your ally, right?
Yes, I would not hit my ally.
Okay. Alright. The Arbitrite will use its action point to use the Avoid action for Supple Leather. This will allow this creature to move a number of 5 feet equal to its vigor. It will move there. Your attack
Damn.
will miss.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do that dodge out the power, bro.
Well, that's it then.
And it'll take both, though. Good, William.
All right, it's time to run it long, boys. We gotta do this.
Yeah, you thought both it. They're not stopping you. They have no action points.
1, 2. Yeah. I'm going for the touchdown, boys. Like,
I was literally just about to.
what were you gonna do? What were you gonna say?
That I could picture you just running like football.
I must get to the touchdown, eh? I've got to run as fast as I can, eh?
You need that temperature. That temperature starts to don't try to stop you like
Alright, go ahead, jump. You gonna jump it?
Looking. I need someone else to run. I have a plan, dude. I need someone else to run a Hail Mary with me. What is the
I can
throw
do that, that's
mechanic
fine.
for the payload?
So, throwing the package means that you'll have to make, let's see, I believe just a raw strength check.
Well, that is sus as fuck. Alright, cool. Let's see, 2 points left here. If I do... I get one more. If I... no way. Hold on.
I think throwing is a bad idea. Because I think if the package hits the sand and sand
It's okay.
eats the package, then that's probably game over.
See.
We either win or lose.
So if I cast Protect on somebody, it says upkeep for 1 minute. When does that upkeep need to be paid?
Start of round. So you can spend the mana that you gain to pay for it.
Okay, so I would use 1 to cast it, and then at the start of the round, I could use it to keep it up, and it would stay.
Yeah, you use the mana that you would gain to keep it up, yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, who's running Hail Mary with me?
Can run with you.
You're running with
Yeah,
me?
I can run with
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get some zoomies.
For HP.
Yeah, free movement. I did give you a yeah.
You look
it'd be a good
fucked.
idea.
You have a few too little hit points to fucking run this Hail Mary.
Yeah,
Bud. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
I got you, fam.
Alright, I'm gonna cast fucking Protect on Kane. I can't move right now, but I'm gonna cast Protect on Kane. Then that's 1. And You see, it's within my jump range, right? Because I have 15, so I could easily jump with the action point. This would be 3. I have 1 left. I'm gonna do the jump. That's what the jump mechanic was, yeah. As long as it's within my.
Correct. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, cool. Wall is stopping me, but I will jump. Do the big jump. That is, oh yeah, this is gonna be nutty. Hold up. That's all my action points. So that's gonna end my turn.
Let's hope you win initiative.
All right.
Kane.
Let's rock and roll because I think they are now both in the thing. All right. I'm gonna aim my bow at this Templar, and then I'm gonna point my finger at that arbitrite. And now I'm going to cast a split blast and hit both of them. So I will spend 1 action for the thing. I will spend 2 mana, 1 for the spell and 1 for the decreased cost of the split. And I will roll 1d20 plus 1 because I realized it's main stat, not sub-attribute. And this one will be for the Templar and the second one will be for the arbitrite. And whiff. Big sandwich. Then I will go 1, 2, 3 with a move. I will go 1, 2, 3 with a move. And then how far are you from me? 25. Let me check the range on this. 30 feet. I will then target William. And I will cast an... Oh, wait, I can't. I lied. Because I am a wizard.
Yeah.
I can only cast 1 spell per turn. So I will instead move here, end my movement, leaving me with 1 move left. Move, and then I will use my last move to jump the gap. Boom, bam. That's it for me.
Messiah.
Alright, I'm gonna give this temper the mean guilt. I'm gonna say to him, you're not fooling anyone.
Templar will point at you and then point down.
Oh my god.
You say, you're not stopping me. That path is on to destination.
The Templar will point at his ear, indicating he cannot hear you.
Alright, I'm gonna move twice, move to the feet.
Okay.
25.
The Templar will
30.
observe
Do
your
enemy
cowardice with disgust.
I'm not even comment on that. Alright, let me move 15. 10. I have a question.
Yes.
Do I see the sandalwood anywhere around here? Do I see it?
No. But you know it's there.
Waiting.
Oh,
Watching.
it's stuck on me. I'm done. I'm done jumping.
Okay.
Stop. I have to move here, right?
Yep.
Alright. And I'm gonna dodge each of my last extra point to dodge realm. Give him +1 to his AC and he's protected.
Okay.
Alright, that's it for me.
Oh, nice. Just
Alrighty,
leave the injured people back here.
Are we being left behind to die?
They're up here. Those two are not a problem.
Okay, everyone, restore your action points. Give yourself a mana if you are a caster.
I'm gonna upkeep.
Okay. This witch hunter will see that William is on approach. It will jump to here. And it will take a shot. I will take the shot at... I'm going to take the shot at Few.
God.
Would I be able to parry that?
Yeah, you can certainly try. Although, let me look at your AC. Unfortunately, it would not be worth parrying, because even if you succeed, you would not reduce it enough to make me miss. So I wouldn't spend the action points.
Alright, would withstand help any?
I do not believe your... Oh, hold on. That's right. You're a splint mail. Let's see here. Let me double check. Yeah, you got the armor. Special. Did you choose... Okay, you don't. You only have the passive.
My last option is try to avoid it.
Negative on both fronts.
Alright, guess I'm just gonna have to get hit.
5 damage.
Don't worry, you're with the healer.
Few is now in the wounded state. Few.
Here we go again.
You want to just crawl over a little bit to me?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Move right beside me. And, I'm gonna point blank blast this guy right here. Oh, speaking of which, what would happen if I was to blast one of my allies with yellow? Or would that injure them or no?
So your cure has the kind of weird effect. Blast for yellow deals damage to the target, reduces their movement rating, and increases your movement rating. So if you did that to an ally, you'd make them slow, damage them, and make yourself go faster.
Okay.
So generally, you want to do that to an enemy.
Alright, well, I'm about to blast this arbiter right here.
I'm about to blast.
I'm a fire in my light.
Well, I'm waiting. D20 plus 1.
Shoot him! Oh.
That will miss.
Well, that's it for me.
Okay.
Alright. And now that I remember how that spell works, I'm going to do this properly this time. I'm going to touch William on the back. And I'm going to cast an Ascended Protect on him, giving him Tier 2 Warded. And also, +2 movement rating. And then my question is, when you ascend a spell, an upkeep spell, is it the upkeep of the base spell or the upkeep of the Ascended level?
It's the upkeep of the Ascended level.
Okay. So yeah, that'll take
Also,
2 mana from...
It costs you 2 mana to cast, and it costs you 2 action... And it costs you 2 action points to cast.
Oh, it costs an extra action point to ascend as well?
Yeah, because you're casting a 2nd level spell. That's what ascending is.
Ah. Cast again. Alright. But yeah, now you are juiced and you have 2 more movement ratings, so you have the big zooms.
Let's go. Gotta clear this jump gap.
Well, I was gonna say, that should be easy for you now.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna move here for 1. And then these guys are gonna be our biggest problem, so I'm gonna target this guy, this archer guy. And I'm gonna try and pew-pew. I miss.
We're
not rolling very well.
No, we're not.
And these are the
End
actual
turn.
AC they're in play.
I'm gonna shoot Few.
Stop.
Leave
I
me
just shot
alone,
at you. You're
please.
supposed to shoot me.
I'm gonna hit Few. Alright,
Jesus.
time to roll on the major injury chart.
It's bad.
If I roll the right arm, which is in the 21 to 28 range, I believe, bad things happen. Okay.
16.
It wasn't your arm. However, unfortunately, this will pierce your ear, ripping half of it clean off. Blood fills your ear and begins to spray across your face. Few gains the deafened affliction.
Oh, that is nasty.
It is tier 2, and unlike the others, it is not removed except through rest and actual healing. What it actually
that?
does mechanically is wait. One second, please. I think I use... There it is. Alright, tier 2 is a -2 to perception, survival, and stealth skill checks. Also, it's hard to hear. As a note, that's your major... that's your major injury. Further will be critical and then final injuries, so keep that in mind. Okay, shooty time. That was it for that. Templar time. I'll move to here. Somebody left all these people nice and vulnerable. Yeah.
If I die here, I'm gonna haunt all of you.
I'm going to attack Emberlyn with my very long sword.
So long.
Actually... Yes, I'm gonna attack her. Attack her. Hey! 21
My
hits.
God.
For 5 damage.
Well, I'm back down to 0.
You are not. You have breastplate,
Right.
which is
That is
superior
correct. I
slashing.
am at 1.
So, yes, you're at 1 hit point. Alright, let's see if your fortune holds out. As I attack again. I'm sorry.
That is a 17. That'll miss.
17 misses.
I have 19 AC right now.
Okay. Not a miss then. Reduce my AP reduction. That's very good. Did I skip the arbitrate? Yeah, arbitrate got... Man, why is that happening? It's so weird. Okay, I'm just going to take the arbitrate's turn now, because he still would have went before you, so it doesn't change anything.
Oh, it's probably because when I end my turn, I end, and you might be ending at the same time. Because I think that's what happened both times.
Okay. Well, I will channel. I will increase. And then I will cast a spell. The spell I will cast is... Okay, we're gonna start it here, and we're gonna mana wave out like that.
Oh boy.
Alright, I need Emberlyn and Few to make me a dexterity saving throw.
We have to spend an action point to use the avoid action, right?
Yep.
Dexterity save. Man.
Phew. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Even worse, man.
Okay.
That
It is not my lucky
So-
That
day.
is really bad.
Emberlyn is definitely at 0.
Yep.
So she's shattered. Phew, I have terrible news. It's time to roll on the critical injury chart. Oh, is that the arm?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
dude.
all.
That means it's
That's a
final.
final injury.
That's final injury instead. Okay, so what happens, Phew, is a wave of force will strike against your arm as you reflexively try to save yourself. Your arm will be snapped in 12 places, hanging useless at your side. The shock and pain will send your body into overdrive, and you will fall to the ground, defeated.
He's what?
Yikers.
Will healing him have any effect right now?
Healing him will make him conscious again.
And in excruciating pain.
Oh, actually, no. The final was rolled. He's defeated, so he cannot come back from healing.
Oh shit. So he's dead
So
basically.
he's out.
He's not dead. He's defeated.
Oh,
So
7.
he's out of combat.
Yeah. Like, out of combat effects could recover him if we had, like, supplied and all that stuff. But
Right.
for now, he just can't
greater
fight.
healing magic, or greater healing magic can restore the
Okay.
defeated condition or something.
But we don't have access to
Yeah.
it.
Yo, we
So
got
for
this.
now, he's just out to fight.
I see
Oh,
the future.
God.
Messiah.
Yes.
This is bad. This is extremely bad.
We got this.
Yeah, but we tend to go back because we got to the package to the destination.
All we most do is take the payload.
Yes, brother.
That's
Antlers down. Be ready to charge.
They
Yeah.
kick my foot back on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll see the sandworm in the will.
No, but you know it's there.
Yeah, it's around here. It knows where we at, actually.
I think it's gone, bro.
It is everywhere.
Mm.
Assume
My
it has a 500-foot move speed.
Yeah, if I was since few is down, that is bad. Yeah, I'm just dog realm. Then.
That won't have an effect. He already has.
Oh yeah, no effect.
I gave him Protect 2, so he's already stacked.
Oh, fine.
Let's go. We're going into overtime. So.
Yeah. Alright. I'm doing. This is a Dambo. If I move and I miss the jump, this is gonna be bad.
Dude, try it.
I'm gonna try to do the jump.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright.
Roll acrobatics.
What's the acrobatics, normal. 17.
You made it.
I knew that. I can't push this dude into the sand, right?
Not unless you have an effect that lets you push or move people.
You taunt?
Mm. I did taunt.
Yo, taunt that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You put away for William.
Yes.
Alright. 14.
Alright, that's one.
Oh, that's one. Oh my God. 4.
No.
15. Last one. 17.
No.
It's successfully fully taunted.
Yes.
Let's go.
That means he's only attacking me and no one else.
William.
We're going for the long haul.
Yes.
I feel the rate. They're doing.
1 point, step forward. 2 point, take the yump. Thanks to Kane, my absolute goat.
Yes, that extra 2 gets you there.
Please move me past walls to below. Beautiful. I'm going to move again. There. Still stuck on walls. Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, I think you could clear that with that move. Because it'd be the 25.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck. Yeah, alright, put me there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2. I got another 25.
He's almost there.
Yeah, I have 1 more point. Perfect.
Yes!
Yeah, I run for the
My
tail.
man, you charged it!
Yes, sir. I slam dunk it and break it on the ground. Let's go.
Yeah.
I may have fallen, but we still won.
Dude, yeah, few got fucked up, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, he got messed up.
I used their tactics against us. I did to them what they did to me last time.
So did any of the others ever get attacked?
They did, but most of them missed.
They did. I just missed.
Everybody's actions led
Yeah,
up to that.
okay.
Truly unfortunate these rolls have been.
All right, good stuff,
This is
guys.
for somebody.
GG's,
Yeah,
everybody. We
I'm
did it.
happy. Yeah, we did.
All right, that will conclude today's scenario. Thank you guys so much for participating. Before we go, though, I had some quick review I wanted to go over with stuff. So this is especially for the new people that haven't played this system before. What did you guys think about the core actions, the system as it stands at this point?
Can I think about it for a sec?
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
Mostly what I'm focusing on is the use of core actions, action points, how mana points work, movement. Do you guys feel that the action point costs are fair? Things like that.
If you
Everything
want
just
my
feels fair.
Yeah, if you want my opinion, I feel the defensive actions are much stronger than offensive actions. At least from my experience.
Why? Why do you think
Because
that?
overall, I feel like more times than not, it feels at least to me pretty inefficient to just attack. It's just better to defend. And also, a lot of people have surprisingly pretty really high AC for just level 3.
Their AC is not that high, especially comparative to what a player has access to.
I think it equals it out too, because you're kind of burning their points so they can heal
Yeah.
themselves, right?
You're not letting them attack. It's the back and forth. I think for me though, I think most everything's pretty balanced except for offensive spells, personally. Like, I think Blast as like a first level, non-ascended, not even color boosted thing, being able to dish out that much damage is kind of on the higher scale of power, because it can go up to like 4d6 or 5d6 with no extra cost. Like, you're not ascending it to do that, which is what I would assume like the normal scaling of that would be, is like ascend it to get more damage. But the fact that it just scales off of mana feels very potent. And I feel slightly like that for Mana Wave, but it is a 2-cost, 2 mana. I think like a 2d6 might be a little more balanced, just because when I was thinking about it in terms of level 1 play characters will have access to those spells, and 3d6 damage, the average of that will literally one-shot any like low-level character, like level 1 and level 2, like Vagabond, anything that's not a warrior basically will like get one shot by just a level 2 spell and things like that.
Nothing will be one shot, because that's not how the game works. You can't one shot somebody. You can get them to 0, but you can't one shot them. Only minions get one shotted, and player characters aren't minions.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean, is like getting them to that position. And if they end up in a bad initiative turn, that can lead to
an
immediate problem for little to no extra effort for that spell.
So there's a couple of things there that I don't think you're calculating. Number one, you don't start with that much mana. And if you spend action economy to do that, then you're putting yourself behind on the damage threshold, right? Because all things being equal, let's say all attacks hit, right? Then that means that the action points that you're spending to channel are action points you're not spending to attack. So that means, comparative to other attackers, such as those with long bows, short bows, throwing daggers, or even multi-hit, smaller weapon characters, you're actually behind on damage. The only difference is that Blast does all the damage at once. And now, true, it is a lot, but the problem with it not scaling is that it actually becomes the least efficient way to deal damage as a caster, because it's actually better to attack with a crossbow, if that's the case. And the thing that I don't want to have happen is simple weapons outpacing magic. Like, I don't want that to happen in the case of the caster using their crossbow or their sidearm is actually more efficient, right? And furthermore, to belabor my point, I suppose, it's that Blast also only has a range of 30 feet. That's why it does the extra damage. It's a close range spell. And if the caster, who in this system casters do not have a lot of HP, right, gets into ass kicking range, then they're going to be in ass kicking range. Because if you think about it on the slide scale, right, that if a caster moves within 30 feet, then that means more likely than not, they are within 2 action points worth of movement of every enemy, like across the board. So that's something else as well. Now, I do agree that a blast spell rolling hot is going to seem overwhelming, but at the same time, so is every other character that rolls hot. You know what I mean? So it's like, comparatively speaking, the amount of time it takes for you to get the mana required to do a 4d6 blast is the same equivalent amount of damage that a person that just spent that time attacking is capable of doing as well. And I would also argue that it's actually worse because there's more manipulation that can happen to make that attack roll miss. Because there's a couple other things as well. Now, granted, you're not aware of this, but there are characters that can parry magic, for example. Like for example, the Sharkai have access to their ale, their knight. That character can parry magic. Eldritch Knights can carry magic. There's also counter spells and all that. So in this testing, Blast seems really strong. It's really not. Not if you actually calculate the damage that it does, right? Another thing to keep in mind is that Blast also doesn't add a modifier, whereas hard weapons do, right? Now, that +4 may not seem like a lot, but a +4 isn't nothing either. Like, it's the equivalent of a D6 rolling above average. You know what I mean? So there's something like that.
I guess I think from my perspective, it I guess more so, even if everything else balanced out, it just felt weird just because of the high number of dice. And in a general scenario, at least for starting combat, I don't think they're losing much in terms of that action economy, because for the combats we've started in, we're usually pretty far from enemies. And even enemies usually spend the first turn channeling and stuff. So by the time they get in range, they didn't have the option to lose damage on using the crossbow, like you said, if you had a crossbow or something. Well, I guess for the crossbow because it's god range, but for a melee weapon, for example, they wouldn't have that opportunity until they got in close range. But I can see when everything else comes online how it might be a little more in tune with things.
And also dungeons. You're not always going to have big wide open spaces either.
True. You got to start next to people.
Yeah, terrain matters as well. There's a lot of things on the board there. But I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I'll make it D4s. To keep it in line with Magic Missile. But
all right.
At this time, I don't think it's too much. I'm actually worried that it might not be enough because of the other restrictions. But we'll see. And anyway, Did you have anything that you wanted to say, Books, about core actions and stuff while we've been yapping?
The only thing I was thinking about was like a versatility thing where it's like look at like taunt for instance, where it's like you could just spam that as your whole turn, because it's good enough, and it like I get the idea of stacking, but multiple people can have it. But what if it was a limited thing to add more versatility to people's turns, so you don't just like spam taunt like 3 times in a row or something, and just like diversifies the
Well,
turn in general.
well, I would say so. The thing about taunt, right? It is a good
That's just an
ability.
example, but yeah.
Well, let me kind of put it into context. This is all dependent on character build, right? Like if you build a character that has taunt, you can use taunt. But if you built a character that's also uses improved parry, then you could save action points to do that. Like a great example, like Messiah is a good example of that because his character build is he has full on taunt, riposte, improved parry, guard. He has, and you also have intimidating prowess, don't you?
Yeah, I forgot the
Yeah, yeah,
defensive
yeah, yeah.
actions and countering.
So the idea, like, just to give you an example, Messiah's build is he can guard allies. So if an enemy attacks them, he can attack them back. He can taunt them,
I attacked twice.
and then he can also he can improved parry and then counterattack people that attack him because of the taunt. So, but he has to have action points to do that. So if he just spams only taunt, then he's not using the full build, the full capacity of his character. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
And he's also setting himself up to be the punching bag when, if he taunts one or two people too often, they're only going to hit him. And that's a dangerous gambit to play when dealing with like the whole board. Because like we saw how like one hit could bring few down to pretty low. So if he spam taunts on too many people and they do decide to just hit him, he's taking all of that risk in one go. So he might be able to super parry one, but the other one, you're out of action points, friend. Kind of.
Yeah, there's all kinds of applications there as well. But I think I see the heart of your statement there, Books, is that making abilities that good that they're spammable, that they have no limitation, can seem like that they make the game less versatile. I think the action point setup of the requirement of moving, the requirement of being able to attack back, the requirement of being able to save your action points for defensive actions, I think these are all reasonable competitive outlets for the use of action points. And whilst I suppose there could be situations where the most optimal thing is to spam one of your abilities, I don't think that's a bad thing either, because technically that's what attacking is, right? You're just spamming that. Like that's what the majority of actual play is in 5th edition, is just
I guess
attacking.
the best thing I can think of to like put that, because like as playing Booker, having chastise, I felt like not picking chastise was like a throw move. Like it feels like you have to, like I felt like I had to, because it was so good. And if I could chastise like 4 times in a row, I would do that every time. It's like you said, to the heart of the question of like, if it's a broken ability, you'll spam it in risk of everything else.
Yeah.
But that would be something to deal with.
And I think the thing here is that there's the perception of what a broken ability is, right? I would not consider taunt broken, because first of all, you have to succeed. It's always an opposed check, in which the modifiers are small, so that means the die roll matters a lot. Then you also have the fact that in order to guarantee that the enemy has to attack you and only you, and not just take a penalty to attack, is you have to land the taunt twice. So that's 2 action points traded for guaranteed enemy manipulation, but you also have to win 2 contested rolls. At that point, if we were being comparative, in 5th edition, if you just cast slow on somebody and they fail to save, then they're fucked, right? That's kind of the same thing in this, is that you have to win 2 rolls and spend a not insignificant amount of your action economy in order to do that against one enemy, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, it's one of those things.
It's like an example of
but I know what you mean though. Like another I think an even better example of what your point would be Inspire, which is the bardic action. Like the bardic action of Inspire is
I see why you made it 3 action points.
Yeah. It used to not be 3, but I made it 3 before I released testing because I didn't want people to just spam it, right? Taunt,
Right. That's why,
Taunt, I think, is in a good spot because I don't want Taunt to cost more action points because you have to like keep in mind that a fighter-esque character has to be able to taunt and also attack and also defend themselves, right? So I have to make sure that they have the action points needed. Which is why I made it only tier 3 taunt, and that's why I made tier 4 taunt the only lockout, because they have to land it twice. So there's that ability as well. But I also think, in terms of like broken-esque abilities and versatile things, like you're using Chastise as an example, if you can do that multiple times, you do only that. I would agree that if there is an ability that was that level of power, it would be a problem. I don't think Chastise is a 1-to-1 representation, potency-wise, compared to something like Taunt. There's also, there's just a shit ton of abilities that are still being created, and some that haven't even been explored that are available now, like Courage, for example. So let me tell you something about Courage real quick, Books. So Courage, there's an Oath of Courage that the Knight gets that gives everybody in their vicinity courage equal to one of their sub-attributes, which are the average is like 2. And at the start of your turn, you gain temporary HP equal to the amount of courage that you have. And courage stacks infinitely. It doesn't stop. It can be countered by cowardice, but it doesn't stop. So imagine in the, 6 rounds of combat, if you all stayed in the aura of a Oath of Courage, then that means you guys would have 2, 6, 12, 24 temporary HP at the start of round 6. That recurs every round. That stacks on top of itself. Now, how does that sound? You know what I mean? Like, how much HP do you have? You have 18. So you gain 150% of your HP at the start of each round.
That's pretty nuts. Yeah, it's nothing against Taunt. It was just an example.
No, I see what you mean. I get the heart of your statement. I'm just kind of I'm trying. I think my philosophy is this: I would rather people have a lot of good options to choose from, rather than having all the options in the game to be limited, out of fear of it something being too good. I'm kind of approaching this more from the syndrome perspective of if everyone's super, then nobody is. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I want options to be good, not limited, as much as I can.
That makes sense, and I think as long as the action points are appropriated, like you said, for the Inspire to be 3, that's nice because that is something you can only do one because it is so. So as long as that's appropriated, then I guess it's not a big deal.
And the other thing is that as you gain levels in Prism, your action points increase. So the maximum action points that you can get in the game is 7 for branding purposes. So that means at that point, at action point 6 and action point 7 maximum, then you could spam Inspire more than once. But you're also at a much higher level in which that kind of thing would be okay. But anyway, anybody else got anything they want to say about the core system? Movement, attacks, stuff like that?
About the core actions, especially the defensive ones.
Sure.
For the they are supposed to be available to most characters. During this fight, I quickly found out that I can use absolutely none of them. And I was thinking, should a character have, like, even if they don't specialize it, should they at least have some effect out of, for example, using parry, even if they don't have a good enough sub attribute to actually matter. Like, let's say I had a 0 in all of them, for example. So parrying would have meant nothing.
Unless you had a longsword, which gives you a passive item bonus to it.
That is true, yes. So I was thinking, would it make sense if that did at least something, even if you aren't very good at it?
No. And the reason for that is, and I'll explain why. The reason, I should approach it this way. The reason I have 0 sums is because the game space is so open to how players want to build that if I made everybody not 0 out, but everybody has like a minimum of 1, then it devalues all other specializations, and overtly versatile characters like vagabonds would become, their early game would become too strong, to the point that adventurers would be heavily discouraged.
Okay.
And that's the reason why.
I see.
Basically, you have access to every action. That doesn't mean every action should be worth using.
Yeah.
And also, as a secondary point, most of the time, when you would take a defensive action that an enemy's sources calls for, it is designed in such a way that you have the capacity to respond to it. Like, for example, you can avoid like a mana wave by using a dexterity saving throw, which is a base raw roll at its worst, right? That's its worst, is its raw rolling. So that means you can still do it and still succeed. But some of the more specialized actions, like basically the closer you get to negation, the more difficult it is to be able to use it if you're not specialized in it. And I think that's fair. Because blocking, for example, always gives you something because it uses the item's base block. But parrying doesn't, because parry is full negation if it succeeds. You see the trade-off there?
Yeah. I guess I get that, yeah.
That's the approach for it. Is the closer you get to full negation or immunity, the more the stats have to matter. But like I said, I'm still in the testing phase. But I mean, it's fair enough to say that if you feel like you can't do anything, I don't want any player to ever feel that way. And that's what these testing things are for. So I'll keep that in mind as I go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, guys?
Have you tried gaining mana at the start of your turn, or does it work better with the start of initiative?
The reason it does it at the start of initiative is that there are reactions that let you use mana to do things. And
yeah, I like it there.
Like, that's the reason why you get mana at the start of the turn along with your action points. Because if you have to get action points at the start of the turn so that you can react to enemies that go before you. It's kind of inherent to the whole system of the initiative being rerolled.
Pay be that more weak if they ask for a start my turn. Because if the enemy is before me, they attack me and we have nothing to do to stop them.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, it's like waste bomber.
But anyway, that's why. That's why. Although I have been thinking about making fading happen at the end of the turn.
I was just about to ask that because I was about to mention the bless that they did earlier, where it gave everyone the bless and the haste, but then
it did nothing
because fading happened, they didn't get the bless or the haste. I was gonna ask that.
The original plan that I had was to let people kind of use it in the round, but honestly, I think I should just do it at the end of turn. That way, you get access to your full your level 1 effects. So that's probably something I'm going to be leaning more towards. I'll have to adjust a few things on a couple of other ends, but I think it's a problem that has presented itself, and that my original idea, although I do think it had decent merits to what it was trying to accomplish, I just don't think it's feasible, because it just makes. So I'll explain my original philosophy. The reason why I had the tier 1s fade off is because the intention is that people would try to stack those on each other, right? It was supposed to be a teamwork differential. Was that you throw a tier 1 on somebody, and then somebody else throws their tier 1 on them, and now it's tier 2, right? And now it's good. And now it lasts. But I think ultimately, although I do think my heart was in the right place, logically, sometimes you're not going to have a good composition, and I shouldn't force composition So I think I'm just going to make fading happen at the end of the turn. I'll have to adjust a few things, but I do think it's for the best. Some paths taken don't work, and that's what testing is for.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for testing. Thanks for playing in the scenario. Thanks, everybody, for watching and supporting the channel. I will see you guys tomorrow for Edge of Twilight. And then after that, I will see you guys in the Discord for the community night on Saturday night, or tomorrow night, rather. And then after that, on Sunday, we're doing a vintage story play together in the community. Should be super fun. Looking forward to it. I'll see you
What
guys.
does that mean exactly?
What do you mean?
The vintage story. Like, what does that mean?
It's like Minecraft, but serious. We're all going to play on a server together.
So it is Minecraft. Because when you say it's like Minecraft, I don't know if it is.
So imagine Minecraft, but if it was more serious.
So is it a game?
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah, it's a standalone game. I think that's what he's
getting
getting hooked on.
vintage.
And the name
Like a
of the
Steam game? What's the name of the game?
It's Vintage Story is the name of the game.
Oh, it's what the fuck? I thought that was something. Okay, I see.
That's the
I see the
actual name of the
confusion.
game. Is Vintage Story.
I see the confusion that I thought you just called it. Okay, I get it now.
Okay, thanks.
That's where all my confusion came from.
All right. Bye, everybody. Everywhere.
Bye,
you
have a
go.
beautiful